Well, it's been, well, as you can see, it's resumed in 1 minute, and it's been a few seconds since it came up like that. Anyway, they go with the ace queen. I wouldn't mind if he called me if he thought about it, but I could see how quick he called. He didn't even have his brain turned on, or he wasn't using it to think, because I wouldn't mind him calling there if he thought about it and he had a reason for calling me. And him, I might have called there, but I would have thought about it a bit. The only reason for calling with the ace queen is if I think I have a jack. Maybe he thought I had a jack, but I don't think he did think, because he did it too quickly to even put some thought into it. I don't know, but if I thought I had two live cards and whoever went all in had a jack, then I might call too. He had a backdoor straight and two overcards. If I had a jack, but he didn't even think. I could have easily had him beat, but he didn't think about it. If he didn't even just wait to have a think. What if I've got a set? Then your two overcards are shit, and all you have is your backdoor flush draw. What if I have... No, not backdoor flush. Yeah, maybe you had... No, you didn't. A backdoor straight draw. If you had a backdoor flush draw, that's okay too, but you didn't even have that. But the way you did it, you just called. No thought whatsoever. I go all in. You just call instantly, or near enough instantly. It took you some time to push the button, but you need to have a reason for calling. Like me with my paired four. I knew I was losing, but if I had something else, I might have called. If I had queens, fours, and something else for a gut shot straight, I'd probably call. If I had an up and down straight, I'd call too, because I'd have live cards to hit. And I'd call with the ace queen because I had a backdoor straight draw. Plus my two overcards might be good, but I'd at least think about it. The other reason, maybe he looked at the pot and that's why he called the odds, or because there were two people in. Then even if I beat him, well, he's fucked if I beat him. But even if he managed to, if one of them win and he beats me, then he gets a bigger amount than what's in the middle, or he gets his money back. So another good reason to call is because there's another two people in. I just didn't like the way he called straight away. Plus he had a big stack, he didn't give a fuck. Okay. I glimpsed at the one in the top left. That helped me call. I might call. What do you two do? He thought about it a bit, didn't he? Give me time. I want time. No. Stop it. I have two live cards. How much is it? I'm getting not even 2 to 1. Okay, you can have it. Does even clicking that thing give me any time? I'll just limp again. If someone goes all in, I'll probably call. Alright, I'll limp. Go all in again. Or don't bother. That looked weak. Well, I'm all in. I don't give a shit. Raise, re-raise, all in! Call me. Or don't. You have a backdoor flush, plus the backdoor straight. Neither now. Bye. Bye, Mr. Aces. I wonder if he thought he was fucked when I went all in like that. He might have thought, or I don't know. He might have thought he was fucked. Or maybe he didn't think about it. He might have just been rubbing his hands together. Yes, I got one with my aces. It looked like he was pretty fucked when that one went raise. I don't care what the other one had. I'm happy with my all in. You looked weak. Shame you weren't stronger looking, but I don't mind putting it all in with my eights. It's not nice when that happens with aces, is it? I was playing some heads-up games, heads-up tournaments. I did proper shit because of the cards I was getting. Every single time, or That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's not really. I'd say 70% of the time, against the other person, they hit. And me, probably 70% of the time, I didn't. That's how it went. They had flush draws. Or they didn't have flush draws. I had aces. I just limped. And then they hit 2 pair on me. They flopped 2 pair. I never flopped 1 pair. Not once. As far as I can remember, I was sitting there calling, trying to hit a pair. I never hit a pair. When I did hit a pair, they had a better kicker than me. So it didn't go too well. I did manage to win one by getting lucky, I think. Maybe I was on a flush draw and I managed to hit, or something like that. I don't really want to. Who did what? You just called? Okay, I'll just call too. You call? Yay? Yay? Fold if you want, but don't raise. I'm not too happy with the flush draw I've got. I might be out flushed. Good. Well, I don't have to worry about being out flushed because I don't have spades. Silly bastard. You might have the spades. Or maybe you have a pair of queens, in which case you just don't know. I couldn't have really folded if those were all clubs, could I? I might have, but I don't think so. Eight, 2, 5. I'm getting no odds. I got a shit hand. I am in first position. Okay. Don't go all in. Please. Please. You know we're going to call anyway, so it's kind of pointless pushing in. And if you had anything special, you'd have gone in by now. You silly fucker. Silly bastard. I'm curious to see what he's got. Well, I'm getting okay odds. You're an idiot. Fuck me. Why the hell would you go in with that? I don't know why. He had good odds to call that, but he's just sitting there going, I'm sure that's what he's doing. I'm sure he's doing something like that at least. He's just sitting there thinking, what shall I do with this? All in. That's what I do. Unless you thought you were winning. I don't see why you would. That guy had ace king. I think he would have done the same with a pair. He looked more like he had a pair than what he had, but ace jack suited, I have no idea why you'd bother. I'd call with the ace jack, but I'm not going to put my money in with that shit. I'd call with it, see what the flop is. If I hit 2 clubs, I'll probably push in. I'm not sure what his stack was, but that's the same thing I'd do. If I hit 2 clubs, I'd push in. If I hit something, I don't know. I won't bother raising it. I don't think I'll get rid of them. Ace jack of clubs. Worth all your chips. Why would you go all in with it? I'm not really drunk. At least I found out why everyone plays like they do. They're all drunk. Here's what I'll put. See, I type worse than you. Toss. Maybe he has a virtual keyboard up and he's just clicking the letters. That would be one way to solve the problem, wouldn't it? Oh yeah. I can see he's knocking back whatever he's drinking, that's probably why. Oh yeah. Let me just knock this back, I'll show you. Next, loads of different letters pop up as he attempts to type while collapsing on his keyboard. I'm a telephonist.